We will now call a number of people to ask questions. When we call you, you take your position behind the mic, 2 at a time, but we'll take 1 question in turn. Our first questioner is our lovely 8-year-old Peace Ambassador, Angela Mensah. After that, we would have a question from the Trade Union Congresses, Mr. Kwabena Nyako Otu. So the TUC's Mr. Nyako Otu be getting ready. But Angela, please come forward and ask your question.
The media, ladies and gentlemen, I am Angela Mensah, 8-year-old Peace Ambassador. Your Excellency, in your party's manifesto, you have promised to build 200 more senior high schools. But I want to know, what will you do if voted as president to ensure that the senior high school education becomes affordable for all? Secondly, Your Excellency, I am an 8-year-old class 5 pupil, a daughter of a taxi driver and an Asana seller in Dome, preaching peace everywhere. You are the president of the country and the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. What measures do you put in place to ensure that we have a transparent and a violence-free elections? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Our famous Peace Ambassador. Thank you very much. As I said, we will invest in building 200 more senior high schools in new districts that don't have them in order to cater to expand access for children who currently do not have access to senior high school. In respect of affordability of senior high school, the point I'm making is our priority in terms of extra investments would be to fully comply with the Constitution at the basic level. Extra resources available would be used to reduce the burden that currently exists on parents. And I made this very clear, that we will reduce the burden, one, by standardizing the fees. I have an example of fees from various secondary schools. I hope I brought it here. And you have some schools pay AMA levy, others I don't think I have it here. AMA levy, others pay worker motivation fee, and all kinds of fees that the secondary schools have introduced themselves. The directive is for the GES to standardize the fees. Fees must be the same in every secondary school in this country, so that we take out unauthorized fees. Aside from that, we are already subsidizing secondary school education. We pay full tuition because we pay all the teachers, and aside from that, we give the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools, the schools under that body, we give them a Government of Ghana subsidy. I have said that we will increase that subsidy in order to reduce the amount that parents pay. In addition, we're going to expand the bursaries and scholarships that are available. Already we have the Cocoa Board scholarships. We have the Northern Feeding Grant, which reduces the pressure on Northern parents. We also have the Get Fund scholarships. So we're going to expand those scholarships, create a directory of scholarships so that we're able to capture families that find it difficult to pay and assist them to be able to put their children through school. That is our policy for making secondary education affordable. But like I said, the Constitution enjoins us to make it progressively free. And so what we must do is, while these interventions are working, as resources become more available, we will continue to take away the fees until finally no parent will pay fees at the senior high school level. That is our program. There was a second part to the question. What steps are we taking to ensure that elections are transparent and violent-free? The first step is my personal pledge as your president, that I will ensure that elections are transparent and violence-free, and that elections must be free and fair, and I'll respect the verdict of the people of this country. Secondly, you called my full title, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces. I am working with the Armed Forces. I have asked them to give me a security plan for the elections. And they are doing this. They've held consultations with the Electoral Commission to ask what security the Electoral Commission needs to guarantee that people are able to cast their votes in a transparent and free manner, void of intimidation. And when that plan is presented, we shall implement it to make sure that our elections are free and fair. But let me say, there is always a certain, residual fear when it gets to elections. We've done this 5 times successfully. We shall do it again a 6th time. Let nobody put fear in your minds that we won't be able to do this. We will do it a 6th time successfully, and Ghana will continue to be the model of democracy in Africa. Thank you.